Global markets in turmoil, European energy crisis deepens, housing affordability plummets in the West. My name is Chris, and what you're seeing isn't a dystopian movie, it's the reality for millions in 2024. But beneath the headlines, a seismic shift is underway. A quiet exodus. The mainstream media is missing. Citizens from the world's most developed nations are packing up their lives and heading to a place you might least expect: the Philippines. This isn't about tourism anymore. It's about survival, opportunity, and redefining the good life. Why are they coming? And what does this mean for the future of the world as we know it? Let's get after it. Let's start with South Korea, the pressure cooker of Korean society. Grueling exams, relentless work hours, and sky-high living costs has reached a breaking point. Families are seeking a better future for their children, and they're finding it in the Philippines. Cities like Clark and Cebu are transforming into Korean education hubs, with international schools offering Western curricula at a fraction of the cost. Korean parents are trading cramped apartments in Seoul for luxury villas, and their kids are growing up fluent in English, with space to breathe. This isn't just a few wealthy families, it's a new class of Korean expatriates, entrepreneurs, doctors, and professionals building entire communities. Korean businesses, restaurants, and services are booming, creating a home away from home. The Philippine government is quietly facilitating this trend, recognizing these newcomers as long-term residents and investors. Real estate developers are now marketing entire housing developments to the Korean market. Enrollment of Korean students in Philippine international schools has skyrocketed. This is a deep structural shift, a strategic relocation for a better life. Korean families are hacking the system, giving their children a global edge without the soul-crushing pressure. They're not abandoning their identity. They're creating a new kind of global citizen with roots in Seoul and wings in the Philippines. The old image of Koreans as fleeting tourists is gone. The Philippine dream is real for a generation of South Koreans. This is the first sign. The Philippines is no longer just a place to visit, but a place to build a future. The numbers don't lie. This is a migration wave, not a ripple. The question is, who's next? Let's find out. Now, let's fly south to Australia. Australia's universal healthcare system is under strain. Long waits for surgeries and specialist appointments are the norm. For many, especially retirees, this means chronic pain and diminished quality of life. Enter the Philippines. Australians are discovering they can get world-class treatment, fast, at a fraction of the cost. This has sparked a new migration. Retirees selling homes in Sydney or Melbourne and moving to cities like Dumaguete and Iloilo. Their pensions stretch further, affording them comfort, full-time help, and immediate access to private healthcare. Hospitals in the Philippines are now marketing directly to Australians, offering all-inclusive medical packages. Specialized centers for geriatrics and orthopedics are booming, staffed by English-speaking professionals. It's not just the elderly. Young Australians with chronic conditions are making the trip too. Diagnosis, treatment, and recovery can happen in weeks, not years. This is a quiet revolution in healthcare and retirement. For many, the best healthcare system isn't at home. It's a flight away. Australians are trading the promise of a public system for the certainty of a private one. Dumaguete and similar towns are transforming into international retirement havens. The migration is changing lives and reshaping the Philippines. Healthcare is no longer bound by borders. The question is, how far will this trend go? Let's turn to the United Kingdom. A cost of living crisis and political instability have left young Brits feeling trapped, but technology, like Starlink, has untethered them from the office. Now, a graphic designer from Manchester or a coder from Bristol can work from anywhere with Wi-Fi. Increasingly, they're choosing the Philippines. Siargao, El Nido, and the mountains of Luzon are becoming digital nomad hotspots. Brits are swapping cramped flats for beachside bungalows and London drizzle for tropical sun. A UK salary goes much further here. Suddenly, they're living in luxury. The Philippine government is rolling out a digital nomad visa, offering long-term residency and tax incentives. Co-working spaces and fiber optic internet are popping up in surf towns. Cafes are filled with young professionals on video calls with clients in London and New York. This influx of foreign talent and currency is revitalizing local communities. It's a generation of Brits architecting a better life for themselves. They're leveraging global inequality and technology to escape economic stagnation. The Philippines is becoming their promised land. This is the great escape, and it's just beginning. The question: how will this reshape both countries? Let's keep going. Now to Japan, facing a demographic crisis, the silver tsunami. With an aging, shrinking population, Japan struggles to care for its elderly. The solution: Japanese wellness colonies in the Philippines, meticulously planned communities replicating Japanese life, but affordable. These colonies feature Japanese gardens, onsen, and authentic cuisine. Filipino culture's deep respect for elders resonates with Japanese values. A bilateral agreement now trains Filipino caregivers in Japanese language and customs. Many work in Japan, then return to staff these wellness colonies. For elderly Japanese, the choice is stark institutional care at home, or vibrant community life in the Philippines. Major Japanese corporations are investing in state-of-the-art facilities here. It's a profound act of transnational problem-solving. Japan exports its elderly. The Philippines provides compassionate, affordable care. It's a symbiotic relationship, Japan's lifeline, and a new industry for the Philippines. Compassion is the Philippines' greatest asset. The Chinese presence in the Philippines is evolving. The old wave, online gaming and small traders, is over. Now, tech entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, and industrial giants are arriving, driven by the China Plus One strategy. As tensions rise and costs soar in China, companies seek a second base. Enter the Philippines with its strategic location and English-speaking workforce. Billions are pouring into infrastructure, bridges, ports, railways, and high-tech sectors. Chinese firms are building the digital and physical backbone of the Philippine economy. Tech entrepreneurs are launching R&D centers and funding local startups. In energy, Chinese state-backed firms are investing in renewables and the national grid. New business districts are rising, populated by Chinese executives and engineers. This is a permanent, integrated presence. Managers, investors, and stakeholders here for the long haul. For China, the Philippines is a critical node in its Belt and Road initiative. For entrepreneurs, it's a blue ocean market. This new wave is less visible, but its impact will be deep and lasting. The Philippines is being rewired for the future. For generations, America was the land of opportunity, but soaring costs and political division have made the American dream feel out of reach. Now, Americans are moving to the Philippines in search of the life they can't afford at home. The new wave is younger, more diverse, families, entrepreneurs, and professionals. Their savings or remote salaries buy affordable luxury here. The Philippine government's expanded retiree visa makes it easier than ever. Cities like Davao are transforming with American-style communities and familiar comforts. An American couple can sell their U.S. home, buy bigger in the Philippines, and live comfortably for life. It's a release from financial pressure and hustle culture. Many are drawn to the Philippines' community-oriented, family-focused society. The migration is a historic role reversal. The Philippines is now a refuge for Americans. It's a profound statement about shifting global opportunity. The world is changing, and so are the dreams we chase. And now, Germany, the industrial powerhouse of Europe. The energy crisis has sent electricity prices soaring, threatening Germany's manufacturing base. Factories are closing, and skilled professionals are looking abroad. Enter the Philippines, on the cusp of a new industrial era, and hungry for German expertise. The German-Philippine Talent Corridor is a de facto pipeline for engineers and technicians. German professionals are designing smart factories and building out the renewable energy grid. Their expertise is helping the Philippines leapfrog to modern, sustainable infrastructure. This isn't mass migration, but the impact is immense. These master builders are trading uncertainty at home for opportunity in Asia's fastest-growing market. They bring precision, quality, and long-term vision. The decline of Germany's old model is fueling the rise of the Philippines' new one. The world's industrial future is shifting right before our eyes. From Seoul to Sydney, London to Tokyo, America to Germany, the evidence is clear. This isn't a collection of isolated trends, it's a global convergence. The Philippines is no longer on the periphery, it's becoming the destination for those seeking a better future. The challenges will be immense. Infrastructure, housing, and public services will be tested, but the upside is transformative. This migration could catapult the Philippines into a new era of prosperity. The final verdict will be written in the coming years, in new factories, new apps, and new lives. Which of these countries surprised you most? Tell us in the comments. If you were a foreigner, which province would you choose to call home? Don't just watch the world change, understand it. Subscribe to HQ Updates for more deep dives into the stories shaping our future.